Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's Poptale Weekly. We're still about 10 minutes out, but if you guys know, I like to do a sort of like warm up over here. Gives me a chance to sort of loosen up and, you know, just get kind of set. So let's see here. Let's see. Let's go over to live streaming over there. Go over there. Close that. Let's kind of keep that up. All right. Everett says, "Hey Liam, oh hey Everett, I saw you sent that like 30 minutes ago. So if you guys are new to this whole thing, I do what's called Poptale Weekly, and I play a Echo game once a week, and the current sort of thing has been doing Starfinder. So we're up to Starfinder episode 3, which is not too shabby, if I do say so myself. And so we're going to be doing episode 3 today, and then we're going to go on next week to something else. So we're not going to be doing all through episode 6, but we are going to at least be doing through 3. So some of this is going to be me kind of setting up. If you stick around after, I'll probably do a sort of like wind down thing. And if you guys want to say hello or anything afterwards, you're more than welcome to. But this is another episode of Poptale Weekly. If you guys haven't figured this out by now, I am being like sponsored by Poptale. So I am working for them, I guess. I guess it's fair to say that I would be considered a worker or employee. I'm more, not quite an employee, but that's sort of my thing here. So once a week I play a game, and hopefully you guys enjoy them. I hope so. Don't forget to, if you're watching over here, you don't have to watch on Poptale, but if you could subscribe to Poptale, that would be amazing. Let me put the link in. I'm going to put the link in chat really quick. Lexi says, I'm here. I always come to at least have one viewer tuning in at all times. Thank you, Lexi. So link is there. If you guys have not subscribed already, please do so. It helps Poptale immensely. Also, probably keeps me from getting fired. As long as there's growth, I think they'll keep me around. And so you can help me with that by making sure that you're subscribed and that you're following them on social media, things like that. So let me just make sure that I've got my stuff. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 5:54 p.m.
So we've got the Echo is set up. I might turn that down just a smidgen. So the Echo is set up. I think everything is pretty well set. Let's see, how is... So there's one waiting on the Poptale side right now. Let me send something on Facebook. So that, we've got that. is posted. So we got that done. Let me get... All right. Just making sure that I'm not missing anything. Kind of. I always get really nervous when I get to this point. I'm always like, oh my God, do I have everything I need? By the way, my voice glitches every second. When's my next Megamix stream, says Lexi. I don't know yet, actually. Hopefully soon. Am I glitching? Glitch? No. Do not hear a glitch. So I might be on your end. Let's see. Yeah, sorry, I do not hear any glitching. So I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. All right. I'm going to send the tweet. Gives everyone a couple minutes lead time. I'm going to publish. Okay. So, again, if you're watching these, I do not actively read chat as much while doing the Poptale streams. I tend to check the chat more in the Poptale thing itself. So what I would really recommend you guys do is follow, subscribe to Poptale on YouTube. The more subscribers we have, the better. It also helps me keep this gig going. I'm hearing on both my devices. So I have a Liam Echo. Oh boy. Camaro says I sound fine. Okay, I'm not sure. Brian says I sound fine. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. So we're just about a minute or so out. Again, I do things a little differently on these streams. They're a little more professional, hopefully less fumbling. But I hope you enjoy them. If you're new to them, I think you'll enjoy them. Next week, I'm going to blow this out. Next week, we're doing Popcorn Tycoon. So this is one of those that I get requested a lot anyways. And so Poptale was like, hey, can you do Popcorn Tycoon? And I was like, yeah, everyone wants me to do it anyways. So we'll have Popcorn Tycoon next week. And then we'll do a few other games, and we'll get back to Starfinder. So we will be taking a break from that next week. Blind Ohio Gamer says, hey, everyone. Hey, Blind Ohio Gamer. We're going to start Poptale Weekly very soon. Again, just so you guys know, so you don't get offended, I won't be actively watching this chat. I probably won't really be actively watching any chat. I would recommend, I'm going to post the link in, oh, no, I'm not. Yeah, I am. I would recommend that you guys follow Poptale. If you haven't already, please consider doing so. It is a ginormous, huge help to me. Let's try to get to 100 subscribers over there. All right, so 30 seconds left. You guys will hear me when I go live. I'm going to stop talking here and get ready to go. This is always the most nerve-wracking part for me. All right, the Poptale one's up. All right, that's good. All right, 15 seconds. Okay. Okay, 5 seconds. All right, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Poptale Weekly for June 23rd, 2021. I am Liam, and it is a pleasure to be here. Oh, there we go. I was like, oh no, is it not working? I always get nervous every time. Every time I think there's something going wrong. but there's not. So this week we are playing episode 3 of Starfinder. It's called Ghost Ship. And if you are kind of coming in late, or this is your first Poptale Weekly, first of all, thank you and welcome. Second of all, I do want to thank you for being here. I can't do this without you guys. Please make sure you click that subscribe button on Poptale. Make sure that you take that moment to subscribe, get notifications, find out when the live streams are coming up. Nick will also be doing news as it happens. I know Nick is kind of moving at the moment, but Nick still doing his stuff, so you will see more of Nick. And, of course, every week you will see me. Same time, same channel, 7 p.m. Eastern on the East Coast, 6 p.m. Central here in Chicago, 2300 UTC for those that use it. And, I'm happy to be here. So we are doing Starfinder Episode 3. If you missed out, we are playing an amazing Echo skill. I almost said its name. If I say, the A name, it'll go off. But this is a really excellent skill. It's probably the gold standard for, interactive audio entertainment. And I think it's like what everyone aspires to be. I hope they don't expire. But it's like what everyone aspires to be. So it's sort of the big thing. So today we are going to jump into episode 3. In the last episode, we were looking for a ghost or a ship. We found it. Of course, we had a android that was trying to keep us from getting there, and that android is Clara, who is Claire, who is voiced by Laura Bailey. So we're going to get some cool voice acting in this. If you are new to Starfinder is actually a sort of tabletop role-playing game from the people that made Pathfinder. They've taken some of the episodes and they've adapted them into interactive audio. And all the choices that you make with your voice. The story is a complete dramatic, radio drama. Everything is in your head, in your ears, as it were. And so there's no pictures. And that's why you don't see anything on the screen other than my face and a little banner. And there you go. So how about we get going? One quick note. We will be doing episode 3 this week. Next week, we are going to be going on to a different skill. And I believe I can announce we're going to be doing Popcorn Tycoon. So it's something I have actually never played. I have been asked to play it by my viewers and by other people who are like, hey, have you ever considered playing this? You should play this. Are you going to play this? The answer is yes. So next week we'll be selling popcorn. Unfortunately, we don't get to eat the popcorn, which would be great. But that is coming up next week. So stay tuned for that. But now, Alexa, open Starfinder.
Starfinder.
All right.
Resuming from your last save point is Keskudai. Episode 2, Battle in the Void, 100% complete. Congratulations. You have completed Episode 2 as Keskudai.
Nice.
Would you like to play the next episode?
Yes.
Take a break? Or keep going?
Keep going. We won't want to take a break. We just started. There we go.
Starfinder. Dead Sons. Episode 3. Ghost Ship. Estimated playtime, 90 minutes.
Sounds good.
You have the following items: Battle Staff, Second Skin, Datapad, 3 Healing Serums, Rotating Pistol, and Data Drive. You have 3 level 1 spell slots and 3 healing channel charges available to use.
All right,
A few days ago, you and Raya were clearing goblin scavengers out of maintenance corridors and trying to get in good with the Starfinder Society. Then the undead Ambassador Nor hired you to investigate a derelict spaceship and its mysterious asteroid cargo as part of the ongoing dispute between Astral Extractions and the Hardscrabble Collective. And suddenly, here you are, investigating a quarantined starship, accompanied by an android mercenary who was originally hired to kill you. It's enough to make your head spin. You've come a long way since your days as a church acolyte on Verces, and your recent adventures for the Starfinders have given you ample opportunity to learn more about using Pharasma's magic in the field. Congratulations, Keskadai.
Ooh!
You are now a second-level mystic.
Yes!
You have 24 maximum hit points and increased proficiency in culture, interaction, medicine, mysticism, perception, and technology. You can also learn one of the following new spells. Reflecting Armor converts the next attack that would damage you into arcs of energy that rebound and strike your attacker. The Fear spell unlocks an enemy's deepest nightmares, reducing their combat effectiveness or even causing them to try and flee. Similar to Mind Thrust, the Fear spell is not effective against mindless combatants like robots and zombies. Do you choose Reflecting Armor? Or the Fear spell?
Reflecting Armor.
You have learned Reflecting Armor.
Nice. I want that.
Raya is now a second-level Technomancer. She has learned the spell Magic Missile, and can cast 4 spells a day instead of 3.
Nice!
As you advance through the airlock into the abandoned spaceship, Raya peers uncertainly into the gloom, looking less confident than you've ever seen her.
Alright, let's figure out what the hell happened on this ship. We're currently all the way aft. I suspect we'll need to make our way forward to the bridge if we want answers.
She turns and seals the Acreon's airlock behind you.
Just in case. Don't want anything creeping in or out while we're exploring.
From the look she gives you, it's clear her words apply to Clara 247 as much as any horrors the ship might harbor. But the android mercenary takes no notice.
How do you feel about entering the ghost ship? Do you share Raya's caution? Are you excited? Or are you not sure?
Cautious.
You and Raya share a cautious glance.
I mean, a ghost ship? Crawling with monsters? Literally crawling on the hull? Oh, what could go wrong?
Nothing.
Hey, Greenie. Less chatter, all right? Eyes and ears open.
You take the suggestion, straining your senses. From somewhere farther down the corridor, around a corner and out of sight, comes the faint sounds of movement.
Ooh.
What was that?
Shut up!
With terse gestures, Clara signals for you to advance stealthily down the corridor. She hangs back, letting you take the lead, and as you reach the corner, you peer cautiously around it. Bullet holes, scorch marks, and blood mar the walls and floor of the corridor.
Well, that's not good.
A monstrous void stalker crouches in the center,
Oh,
its mane of
boy.
tentacles floating eerily, as if unaffected by the ship's artificial gravity. The creature is casually gnawing on a small body, clad in a spacesuit.
That's
The
not
creature's
good.
head suddenly whips around, glowing yellow eyes boring into you. It drops the corpse and leaps, fangs bared. As the creature charges forward, it hits the wall of the corridor and continues up it, loping horizontally along the wall in casual defiance of gravity.
Oh, jeez.
Raya fires her laser pistol at the Void Stalker.
Ah, come on!
Then Raya takes cover. Clara fires her autocannon at the Void Stalker.
Nice.
This is where I put you down.
1 damage. The Void Stalker is hardly injured at all. Then
Oh,
Clara
boy.
takes cover. Raya and Clara are taking cover, 30 feet behind you, and the Void Stalker is 30 feet ahead. To start your turn, do you cast Reflecting Armor? Or fire at the Void Stalker?
Fire at the Void Stalker. Boom. Get it. Yes.
5 damage. The Void Stalker is slightly injured. To end your turn, do you take cover? Or advance?
Take cover. All right. What you got?
Quickly take cover. The Void Stalker advances 30 feet, then lunges fangs first towards you.
Ooh.
Raya emerges from cover and advances 30 feet, then swings her tactical baton at the Void Stalker.
Get it.
That's right! Don't mess with us!
3 damage.
All right.
The Void Stalker is wounded. Clara fires her autocannon at the Void Stalker.
Get it. Ooh.
That's how it's done, Greenie.
Critical hit, 14 damage.
Is that enough?
The Void Stalker is critically injured. Clara is taking cover, 30 feet behind you, and Raya and the Void Stalker are within arm's reach. You are behind cover. Keskadai, do you cast Mind Thrust? Swing your battle staff at the Void Stalker? Or fire at the Void Stalker?
Swing battle staff. Get it.
2 damage.
I don't think it's in. Oh, yeah, I got it.
The Void Stalker is defeated.
Combat is so satisfying in this game.
Progress saved. 15% complete.
The Void Stalker lies sprawled at your feet, eyes dark and powerful limbs limp. Clear fluid leaks from its wounds, pooling with blood from the small humanoid corpse. Clara nudges the fallen predator with a toe.
Well, aren't you an ugly little beastie?
Across the junction, Raya stares down at the corpse in the spacesuit. Noor's drone floats closer to record the gory scene.
Do you study the Void Stalker? Or examine the humanoid corpse?
Examine the humanoid corpse.
You crouch over the spacesuited corpse. Your training as a priest of the Lady of Graves has given you plenty of experience with corpses in all states of dismemberment and decay. But even without that expertise, this one would be easy enough to identify. Though the small body has been thoroughly gnawed, the green flesh, makeshift spacesuit, and shreds of one batwing ear tell you that this was once a goblin.
Whoa.
Raya frowns.
What was a goblin doing out here? The Hardscrabble Collective wouldn't have had one on their crew, would they?
You're not sure about that, but it's pretty clear that the monster that attacked you was the same thing that killed this goblin. All of the corpse's wounds look to have been made by teeth and claws. The smashed laser pistol still clutched in the goblin's hand seems likely responsible for the burns on the walls. But that still leaves the corridor's bullet holes unaccounted for.
True.
You hold a hand over the mess of the goblin's face and draw the spiral of pharasma in the air, saying a prayer to escort the creature's spirit to great beyond. You then turn and bless the monster as well, explaining to Chick-Chick that even brute beasts deserve the lady's love.
Hey, aren't you gonna search Mr. Splatterpants' pockets?
You gingerly do so. In addition to a few shiny bolts, a twist of wire, and a half-eaten packet of pickle chips, you find a fistful of cred sticks.
Whoa.
Clara leans over your shoulder and grabs the cred sticks, then starts scanning their balances.
I don't know how our splattered friend here got a hold of these, but I'd bet my shiny synthetic butt they're stolen. Either he looted the ship after it was abandoned, or he snagged them from his crewmates and made a run for it. Either way, the whole point of cred sticks is that they're anonymous, which means this money is ours now. Here, everybody gets a fair cut.
Raya eyes the small drone floating above your heads. Clara taps the cred sticks against yours and Raya's, transferring the funds.
Credit balance increased to 435.
Woo!
Do you study the Void Stalker? Or keep moving?
Study the Void Stalker.
You wave Raya over and begin investigating the Void Stalker's corpse. Its translucent flesh is shockingly heavy,
Hey, Nicole.
filled to bursting with blue-gray muscle. You've always known that Raya had a passion for xenobiology, but you've never had a chance to see that side of her in action. She uses her gauntlet computer to scan the creature.
Make sure to follow
taking
Poptale and catch the other
samples of
few
fluids and
episodes of
tissue.
this. Glad you're here, though.
Just as I thought. It's a void stalker. They're void-adapted predators. They live on asteroids and comets and things, hibernating for centuries until they encounter other creatures. Since they live mostly in vacuum, they don't need to breathe. And cold doesn't hurt them at all. Fire can technically damage them, but they're pretty resistant to it as well. Huh. This is interesting, though. They're deathly allergic to salt water. Or not really allergic, more like they're really susceptible to osmosis and the salt pulls all the water from their cells, causing them to... Well, it's not pretty. It's basically like if I sprayed you with acid. Aren't you glad you brought an academic? Now then, anybody have any salt?
The three of you look blankly at each other.
Oh well. So, what now?
Progress saved. 20% complete.
Ooh, we've really moved.
The gory corridor terminates in a junction. Two bulkheads, one leading port side, the other starboard, are sealed with heavy vacuum-rated doors. Raya uses a holoprojector in her gauntlet to bring up a wireframe ship schematic.
If this ship follows the standard layout for this model, both of these doors should lead to cargo holds and then continue on to the rest of the ship. No idea what's in them, no.
Probably cargo.
Right. Very helpful.
Clara walks up and inspects each door, placing her ear against them and motioning for you to be quiet.
I can't tell anything about the port door, but the starboard one is too quiet. Might not have atmosphere.
Interesting. My scan shows that the ship-wide air barrier system is operating below specification, but it should still prevent full decompression between compartments with and without atmosphere.
Which cargo hold do you investigate first? Do you take the port door? Or the quiet starboard door?
Port.
You move toward the port door. Its thick metal nearly identical to the starboard door, save for a different pattern of scratches and dents. Clara and Raya take up positions just behind you, weapons raised. You key the door, and it slides open smoothly. The cargo hold has large external pressure doors, thankfully closed, and a smaller crew-sized door leading forward, as well as the door leading back to the ship's entrance corridor. The bay contains a balloon-wheeled mining vehicle the
Yes,
size
I
of a
believe
ground
you have to pay
car,
for the other episodes.
with several large drills mounted on a robot arm behind its cockpit. Other heavy machinery attachments and hand tools line the walls on magnetic racks near a workbench. A control panel on the far wall has been smashed, its screen dark. You carefully scan the room, taking in every shadowy corner, but there appears to be nothing here other than the equipment. Raya steps forward into the room, with Clara right behind her.
Huh. No ambassadorial packages. Come on. I wonder if I can get that panel working.
Before Raya can take another step, the door behind you slams shut.
Oh.
A familiar whine announcing the activation of a powerful magnetic lock. You are trapped.
Hey!
The rover, it's active.
The rover's headlights blaze to life, illuminating the bay and the machine's empty cockpit. The robotic arm rotates around, seeming to track your movements as the drill whirs to life.
Oh, this isn't good.
It's a trap!
The drill arm stabs out at Raya, who ducks back behind a coolant tank.
Who's controlling it?
Who cares? Just kill it!
The bay is too small for you to escape the range of the rover's telescoping drill arm, and all doors are sealed tight. You quickly evaluate your options. You could try to fight the machine outright, Or ask Raya to hack the doors so you can escape.
Do you fight? Or ask Raya to hack the doors?
Fight. Yeah, we're gonna fight this thing. Come on.
Clara fires her autocannon at the rover.
Ooh.
Ooh, wouldn't want to be you.
7 damage. The rover is wounded, then Clara takes cover.
It's wounded?
Raya advances 30 feet.
How do you wound a
Clara
rover?
is next to you, and Raya and the rover are 30 feet ahead. To start your turn, do you fire at the rover? Or take cover?
Fire at the rover. I want to fight this thing. Oh! Nah, that wasn't
Miss.
good.
To end your turn, do you take cover? Or advance?
Take cover.
You quickly take cover. The rover slams its drill towards Raya. 9 damage.
Oh!
Oh, come on!
Raya is injured. Clara fires her autocannon at the rover.
That was a lot of damage.
Ha! Yes!
4 damage. The rover is wounded. Raya advances 30 feet. Clara is next to you, and Raya and the rover are 30 feet ahead. You are behind cover. Keskadai, do you fire at the rover? Or hide out of sight?
Fire at the rover. Come on, rover. Oh, I missed again!
Miss. Do you stay in cover? Or advance?
Stay in cover. Yeah, I didn't know they could get wounded either.
You remain behind cover. The rover tries to smash Raya.
Ooh.
10 damage. Raya is critically injured. Clara fires her autocannon at the
Wow,
rover.
this thing hits hard.
And that's why I make the big credits.
1 damage. The rover is hurt and visibly slowing down.
Oh, jeez.
Raya advances 30 feet. Clara is next to you, and Raya and the rover are 30 feet ahead. You are behind cover. Keskadai, do you use healing channel? Fire at the rover? Or hide out of sight?
Healing channel. There we go.
Raya is heavily injured. Do you stay in cover?
Oh.
Or advance?
Stay in cover. I was hoping that was going to be more...
You remain behind cover. The rover tries to smash Raya.
Wow, it really has it in for her.
7 damage. Raya falls unconscious. Clara fires her autocannon at the rover.
Come on, that shot was perfect.
Clara is next to you, and the rover is 30 feet ahead. You are behind cover. Keskadai, do you use healing channel? Fire at the rover? Or hide out of sight?
Fire at the rover. So the problem is it's not attacking me. Now it might attack me. Oh.
2 damage. The rover is seriously wounded. Do you stay in cover? Or advance?
Stay in cover.
You stay in cover. The rover advances 30 feet, then tries to smash you.
Ow.
6 damage. You have 18 hit points remaining.
Alright, that's okay.
Clara fires her autocannon at the rover.
Sheesh.
Stop bouncing around and fight me already.
Clara and the rover are within arm's reach. You are behind cover. Keskadai, do you use healing channel? Swing your battle staff at the rover? Or fire at the rover?
Fire at the rover. I want to fight this thing. There we go.
7 damage.
Oh! Perfect.
The rover is unable to survive much longer. Do you stay in cover? Or fall back?
Stay in cover.
You remain behind cover.
Yeah, it's
The rover tries to smash Clara.
Okay.
7 damage.
Beginner's luck.
Clara is injured. Clara fires her autocannon at the rover.
Not so tough now.
4 damage.
That should be... Is that enough? Do we get it?
The rover is defeated.
Yeah!
Congratulations. You earned the Sidekick Killer 1X award for allowing an ally to be knocked out once. Keep playing to
My
discover
bad.
more awards.
With a final whine of servos and crackle of damaged capacitors, the rover dies, its lights going dark and drill arm falling limp. The stink of burnt wiring drifts out from its engine compartment.
Raya slowly gains consciousness and flashes you a weak smile.
Triune servers. That was close. Let's rest and regroup for a minute.
Raya is restored to 11 hit points. Clara is restored to her maximum of 23 hit points. You are restored to your maximum of 24 hit points.
Wow.
Raya downs a couple healing serums.
There we go.
And is now fully healed. Progress saved. 30% complete.
Congratulations. You earned the Rise of the Machines award for defeating the mining robot. Keep playing to discover more awards.
The vehicle sits dead in the middle of the bay.
What should we do? I could try to investigate the rover systems and see why it attacked us, or we could search the place. Or we could just keep moving.
Do you search the cargo bay? Or examine the rover?
Examine the rover.
Raya jumps into the rover's frame and slides a slim cable into the control panel.
All right, Mr. Rover. Let's see what made you go all murder happy.
Raya consults her gauntlet computer.
If this thing is slaved to the ship's systems, I think Otal's codes should help. If we can trust him.
Do you trust Otal's codes? Or ask Raya to hack it without them?
Codes. Nice.
Screens light up, blazing with source code.
Aha! Now we'll see what... Oh, sparks! It's the ship's AI. That's who was attacking us. It looks like the crew set it to attack any living creature that wasn't one of them. It's been locked down 6 ways from sunrise. I can't even talk to it, let alone reprogram it from here. Probably not from any of the access panels either.
Oh, that's not good.
We're gonna need to get our hands on the ship's data cores and do a hard reboot of the intelligence module. If this ship was designed following best practices, we'll find the data core pretty close to the bridge. Until then, best to assume the ship wants to kill us. Because, well, it does.
Great.
Do you search the cargo bay? Or keep moving?
Search the cargo bay. Alright, so the ship...
You search the bay.
The ship does not like us.
Aside from spare parts for the rover and a mess of worn mechanics tools, there's nothing of interest.
Nor's stuff must be in the other bay.
Progress saved. 35% complete.
Alright, so we're moving along.
You turn your attention to the door at the forward end of the cargo hold. Raya consults her holographic schematics.
These ship designs are customizable enough that I don't know what's through there, but at least it leads the right direction. At the same time, we haven't checked out the other cargo hold yet.
I think we should check that
Might
one
be
out.
something useful there.
Like more murderous machines?
Or evidence, logs, corpses, computer access. We're here to investigate, remember?
Hey, don't get your antenna in a twist. I don't mind a little danger, and I'd much rather bring the fight to it than have it sneak up on me. You want to keep our escape route clear, that's fine by me.
She turns to you.
So what do you say, boss?
Do you investigate the other cargo bay? Or continue onward through the forward door?
Investigate the other cargo bay. There's probably fun toys in here. Or murder bots.
Alright, let's do this.
The space beyond is a large cargo hold. The main bay doors are stuck partway open, explaining the lack of atmosphere and artificial gravity. Your opening of the door created a stiff breeze as air flows out into the vacuum, and swaths of cargo netting float lazily in the zero-G, failing to contain a small storm of plastic shipping crates and bulky bags. The whole area is lit only by emergency lighting, leaving large pools of darkness. And though your suit protects you from the effects of the thin air, sounds are muffled by the low pressure. In addition to the door to the entry corridor, another crew-sized door stands closed in the forward wall. The area seems clear, with nothing moving but the gently drifting cargo. You step through, feeling a familiar disorientation as gravity vanishes. You swing yourself up onto the wall, clutching a handhold and making way for Raya and Clara to enter. Then you take careful aim and leap across the bay toward the nearest crate. You're almost there when Raya shouts.
Look out!
Flailing in the zero-G, you see two Void Stalkers leap from the shadows toward you, jaws wide. You bounce off the crate you were aiming for and slam awkwardly into the wall, scrambling for a handhold.
All right.
Raya fires magic missile at the first Void Stalker.
Magic missile.
7 damage. The first Void Stalker is injured, then Raya takes cover. Raya and Clara are next to you, and 2 Void Stalkers are within range, 60 feet ahead. Warning, moving in zero-G is difficult and requires an athletics check. To start your turn, do you cast Mind Thrust? Or fire at the first Void Stalker?
Cast Mind Thrust.
To start your turn, do you cast Mind Thrust?
I did.
Or fire at the first Void Stalker?
Mind Thrust.
Do you cast Mind Thrust on the first Void Stalker? Or the second Void Stalker?
First Void Stalker.
The first Void Stalker willfully resists and takes only 7 damage.
That's still pretty good, though.
The first Void Stalker is seriously wounded. To end your turn, do you take cover? Or advance?
Take cover.
You quickly take cover. The first Void Stalker advances 60 feet.
Whoa.
The second Void Stalker advances 60 feet.
Whoa.
Clara fires her autocannon at the first Void Stalker.
Pay attention, kid. You might learn something.
4 damage. The first Void Stalker is heavily injured, then Clara takes cover. Raya swings her tactical baton at the first Void Stalker.
Nice.
1 damage.
Oh. 1.
The first Void Stalker is unable to survive much longer. Raya, 2 Void Stalkers and Clara are within arm's reach. You are behind cover. Keskadai, do you swing your battle staff at the first Void Stalker? Fire at the first Void Stalker? Or hide out of sight?
Fire at the first Void Stalker. Get it. Come on. Come on.
3 damage.
Yes.
The first Void Stalker is severely injured.
Really?
Do you stay in cover? Or fall back?
Stay in cover.
You stay in cover. The first Void Stalker lunges fangs first towards Raya. 4 damage.
Ooh.
Raya is minorly wounded. The second Void Stalker launches itself towards you.
Hey, don't leave me alone.
9 damage.
Ow.
You have 15 hit points remaining. Clara fires her autocannon at the second Void Stalker.
I would rather you fire at the first one.
Oh, yeah.
3 damage. The second Void Stalker is injured but not slowing down. Raya swings her tactical baton at the second Void Stalker.
Come on, get the first one.
Take that.
4 damage.
It's alright, I'll get the first one.
The second Void Stalker is injured.
I'll do it myself.
As you raise your weapon, Raya grabs your attention, pointing toward the drifting cargo netting.
Look, the cargo netting. Clara and I can keep them distracted, and you can use the net to trap them.
Do you use your turn to try and trap the Void Stalkers?
Yes. Why not?
You grab a corner of the cargo netting and attempt to pull it taut.
Oh!
You're not quite fast enough to net the creatures.
Raya 2 Void Stalkers and Clara are within arm's reach. You are behind cover. Do you stay in cover? Or fall back?
Stay in cover. That was cool, though.
You stay in cover. The first Void Stalker launches itself towards Raya. 4 damage.
You'll regret that.
Raya is wounded. The second Void Stalker launches itself towards Clara.
That's fine. Get her. Oh, it missed.
Oh, I'm
Nice.
sorry, did you expect that to hit?
Clara fires her autocannon at the first Void Stalker.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
3 damage.
Yeah, I wanted that one down.
The first Void Stalker is defeated. Raya swings her tactical baton at the second Void Stalker.
Oh,
Unacceptable.
Do you use your turn to try and trap the Void Stalkers?
no. I'm just gonna try to kill it.
Raya the second Void Stalker and Clara are within arm's reach. You are behind cover. Keskadai, do you swing your battle staff at the second Void Stalker? Fire at the second Void Stalker? Or hide out of sight?
Fire at the second Void Stalker. Nice!
Critical hit. 12 damage. The second Void Stalker is unable to survive much
All right.
longer. Do you stay in cover? Or fall back?
Stay in cover. Very nice, very nice.
You stay in cover. The second Void Stalker lunges at Raya.
Uh-oh. Oh, it missed.
Oh, is that all you've got? Come on.
Clara fires her autocannon at the second Void Stalker.
And that's
Nice.
why I make the big credits.
2 damage.
Is that enough to... Nope, that's not
The
enough
second
to get it.
Void Stalker is unable to survive much longer.
All right, we need one
Raya
good
swings her
hit.
tactical baton at the second Void Stalker.
That was not a good hit.
That was a warning shot. Kind of.
Do you use your turn to try and trap the Void Stalkers?
No.
Raya the second Void Stalker and Clara are within arm's reach. You are behind cover. Keskadai, do you swing your battle staff at the second Void Stalker? Fire at the second Void Stalker? Or hide out of sight?
Fire at the second Void Stalker. Get it. Get it.
7 damage.
Perfect.
The second Void Stalker is defeated.
All right, looking good.
The last of the alien predators jerks and goes limp, floating in a cloud of its own bodily fluids. Clara pirouettes gracefully away from the mess.
Nice work, everybody.
Let's take a quick break and recharge.
Raya is restored to her maximum of 20 hit points. You are restored to your maximum of 24 hit points. Progress saved. 50%
Right, Claire didn't
complete.
take any damage. Oh, halfway done.
So what now? Search the place? Examine the creatures? There's a control panel over there. I could log into the ship's systems, maybe try to get gravity and life support working. Or we could keep moving.
Do you search the cargo bay? Examine the creatures? Or turn on gravity and life support?
Search the cargo bay.
The three of you spread out and search the cargo bay. Shipping crates, boxes, and bags of rock samples float haphazardly. Strewn among them are tubs of nutrient paste for the food synthesizers and other supplies for interstellar travel.
You.
Hey, look at this. I didn't find anything addressed to Ambassador Noor, but check this out.
She shows you several palm-sized shards of smooth, slightly curved green crystal. A small sampling laser lances out from Raya's gauntlet, illuminating the crystal. She bites her lip as she skims through data.
Looks like it's no qual. It looks like crystal, but it's actually one of the star metals. It's naturally resistant to magic, which makes it super valuable. It's used in all sorts of things, but especially weapons. Looks like it's generally mined from asteroids and can also be found in the cocoons of vacuum-adapted predators called void stalkers. Void stalkers live on asteroids. When there's no food around, they build cocoons out of no-qual and hibernate until they sense life nearby. The crew of the Acreon must have thought they'd hit the mother lode and brought the crystals aboard, not realizing what was inside them.
So this junk is valuable?
Oh yeah, really valuable.
Well, I for one think we've more than earned them.
You pocket your share of the cracked crystal.
Do you examine the creatures? Turn on gravity and life support? Or keep moving?
Turn on gravity and life support. So we're going to bank pretty
Raya
well.
pushes off and sails over to a control panel on the wall. She taps at the screen. The cargo bay doors grind the rest of the way closed.
Artificial gravity re-engaging. Please hold on.
Raya lands lightly on her feet, but shakes her head, grimacing.
Oh, come on! This terminal has been totally firewalled. I can adjust gravity and life support for this bay, but that's it. The Acreon's AI doesn't want me accessing the rest of the ship's systems.
Do you examine the creatures? Or keep moving?
Keep moving.
You note that this cargo bay also has a door leading forward to the rest of the ship.
Hey, Professor. Can we continue on to the rest of the ship now?
For the record, there weren't murderous machines in this cargo hold.
Congratulations. You are technically correct. Let's go.
Weapons ready, you approach the forward door.
Progress saved. 55% complete.
All right, so we're over halfway done.
This large room has both gravity and life support. Narrow walkways lead between banks of robotic manipulator arms and boxy machinery, most of which look like they've been smashed or blasted apart.
This sounds horrible.
In one corner, a large cubicle tank full of silvery blue gel hums with electricity.
Oh, that doesn't
A door
sound
at the
good.
forward end of the room leads on to the rest of the ship. Noor's drone floats closer to record. Clara eyes the machinery with suspicion.
Great. More robot arms.
Raya smiles tentatively.
At least someone already trashed them?
My point exactly. Why would anybody scrap the place unless they were a threat?
Oh, boy.
You glance over the machines, but it's not immediately clear what this room was used for. Probably something related to mining. One thing's for sure. The destruction here doesn't look like it was the work of dumb beasts.
Do you
No.
search this room for more information? Or continue onward towards the bridge?
Search this room. I love that they got Laura Bailey, by the way, to voice.
You motion for
the
Raya
android.
and Clara to spread out and search the room for clues as to what might have happened here.
Dice rolls. Oh, here we go.
You examine the broken machinery, taking care to stay out of reach of the few unbroken robotic arms. Many of the arms show blast marks, as if from a laser, or dents from being hacked with sharp objects. Several also have dark, dried blood stains on their claw hands.
Oh, boy.
Embedded in one mechanical panel, you find a familiar weapon. A large knife seemingly made of scrap metal and electrical tape. Its blade drilled through with holes and decorated with pull tabs from drink cans.
Huh.
You yank it free and hold it up.
That's a dog slicer. A goblin blade. Guess we know who trashed the place.
Across the room, Raya leans in to examine the tank full of goo.
This is weird. This tank has some serious current running through its walls. Why?
As she speaks, your eye snags on a lump of beige putty near the bottom of the tank. A tiny red light embedded in its mass.
Oh.
You shout a warning, and Raya leaps backward.
What?
The mining charge detonates, shattering the side of the tank. Raya manages to turn her back just in time, letting her armored coat take the brunt of the transparent shrapnel.
Oh, no.
Instead of spilling out in a flood, the liquid inside the tank lurches forward in a single gelatinous cube, falling to the decking with a sizzling splash. As you look in horror, the cube exudes several long, silvery pseudopods. It lunges toward Raya, cutting her off from the rest of the room. You recognize the creature as an assembly ooze, a gelatinous mass of nanobots and protoplasm designed to convert raw materials and waste into useful objects.
Oh.
This one must have been used as a sort of mobile refinery by the miners. Now that it's free of its holding tank, it probably wants to render your gear down into its base polymers, while inconveniently dissolving your flesh in the process. You remember that the nanobots in an assembly ooze are particularly vulnerable to electricity. Raya doubles over as the tentacle of goo slams into her stomach.
Raya takes 4 damage.
As you glance around the room, looking for any way to avoid going toe to glob with a pile of hungry goo, your eye falls on the heavy power conduits leading to the shattered tank. Though the lines look damaged, sparks arcing from the tank indicate they're still live. You don't know how much good ordinary weapons will do against the ooze, but given that someone bothered to electrify its holding tank, you bet a dose of heavy current would light it up just fine.
Do you attempt to electrocute it with the conduits? Or prepare to fight?
Electrocute it. My audio just jumped up there for some reason.
You dart past the ooze's lashing pseudopods and grab for one of the tank's damaged power conduits.
Oh no!
You snatch up a fallen robot arm and wedge it between the conduit and the floor, then haul upward with all your might. Just as you'd hoped, the line breaks free, but the live end snaps back, brushing your foot.
Ow.
Your entire body seethes with current. The line's safety governors cut in almost instantly as the line touches you, but almost isn't good enough. Your muscles spasm, and sparks leap between your antennae.
Ow.
You take 3 damage, and are left with 21 hit points.
Okay.
The ooze flings a silvery tentacle at Raya. $11 damage.
Oh.
Raya is in very bad condition. Clara fires her autocannon at the ooze.
Ha! Yes!
3 damage. The ooze is injured but not slowing down. Then Clara takes cover. Raya falls back 60 feet. Clara is taking cover, 30 feet behind you, Raya is next to you, and the ooze is within range, 60 feet ahead. To start your turn, do you cast Reflecting Armor? Or fire at the ooze?
Fire at the ooze. Really wanted that electricity. How do I... Oh.
Miss. To end your turn, do you take cover? Or advance?
Take cover. Yeah, these are creepy and disgusting sounding. You ain't kidding.
You quickly get behind cover. The ooze advances 60 feet.
Oh,
Clara fires her autocannon at the ooze.
Get it, get it, get it.
Not so tough now.
9 damage.
Alright.
The ooze is wounded. Raya advances 30 feet. Clara is taking cover, 30 feet behind you, and the ooze and Raya are within arm's reach. You are behind cover. Keskadai, do you swing your battle staff at the ooze? Fire at the ooze? Or hide out of sight?
Fire at the ooze. Don't have a lot of choices here. Oh!
Critical fail.
Wow.
Do you stay in cover? Or fall back?
Stay in cover.
You stay in cover. The ooze flings a silvery tentacle at you.
Ooh.
7 damage. You have 14 hit points remaining. Clara fires her autocannon at the ooze.
Clara's like the only one that's doing damage.
That's how it's done, Greenie.
1 damage. Oh, well, maybe not.
The ooze is wounded. Raya advances 30 feet. Clara is taking cover, 30 feet behind you, and the ooze and Raya are within arm's reach. You are behind cover. Keskadai, do you use healing channel? Swing your battle staff at the ooze? Or fire at the ooze?
Fire at the ooze. Come on.
2 damage.
Oh, man.
The ooze is heavily injured. Do you stay in cover? Or fall back?
Stay in cover.
You stay in cover. The ooze lances itself out towards you.
Leave me alone. Ow.
9 damage. You have 5 hit points remaining. Clara fires her autocannon at the ooze.
My finger slipped.
Raya advances 30 feet. Clara is taking
Raya,
cover,
what are you doing?
30 feet behind you, and the ooze and Raya are within arm's reach. You are behind cover. Keskadai, do you use healing channel? Swing your battle staff at the ooze? Or fire at the ooze?
Healing channel. Alright, please be helpful.
Raya is injured. You have 13 hit points remaining.
Well, that's...
Do you stay in cover? Or fall back?
Stay in cover.
You stay in cover. The ooze flings a silvery tentacle at Raya.
Well, that's not good. Oh, missed.
Class is in session.
Clara fires her autocannon at the ooze.
Pay attention, kid. You might learn something.
5 damage.
Alright.
The ooze is seriously wounded. Raya advances 30 feet. Clara
What
is
is
taking
she
cover,
doing?
30 feet behind you, and the ooze and Raya are within arm's reach. You are behind cover. Keskadai, do you swing your battle staff at the ooze? Cast reflecting armor? Or fire at the ooze?
Fire at the ooze. Yeah, I think her AI is weird.
Seven damage.
Oh, nice.
The ooze is barely hanging on. Do you stay in cover?
All right.
Or fall back?
Stay in cover. I think we got this. Think we got this.
You remain behind cover. The ooze flows into the form of a hammer that smashes down at Raya.
Whoa. Rip.
11 damage. Raya is barely hanging on. Clara fires her autocannon at the ooze.
Oh, did she
This
get
is
it?
where I put you down.
5 damage.
Yeah, I think that's going to do it.
The ooze is defeated.
Hooray! Oh, man.
All right, I think it's safe to take 5, and I could use a short rest.
So, reminder...
Raya is restored to 12 hit points. You are restored to your maximum of 24
If you guys are
hit
watching on my
points.
YouTube channel, make
Raya
sure you
takes a
subscribe
healing
to
serum.
Poptale, which I just threw into the
And is now fully
chat
healed.
there.
Calm settles over the room once more. Raya moves over to you, stepping carefully around the remains of the ooze.
Thanks for not leaving me. You could have, run back into one of the other rooms. But you stayed with me.
Hell, Greenie, I've seen worse muck in the back of my fridge. You think we're gonna let a jelly boy here turn the tables on you? Not on my watch, sister.
Right then. Let's keep moving.
Progress saved. 65% complete.
You open the forward door, revealing the ship's engineering bay. Its power core squats against the port wall, glowing ghostly blue through its shielded observation ports. Its control panel and protective housing have been clearly damaged, and throb with glowing technomagical energies. On the forward wall is a hatch leading onward. Between you and it, a few tools and some damaged wall panels float placidly in the zero gravity. Before you can step into the room, your suit pings a warning.
Keskadai, I'm detecting radiation in a variety of electromagnetic and thaumaturgic bands that are harmful to both organic and mechanical life.
Oh boy.
Your suit should protect you against brief exposure, but try not to stay too long, or you'll cook your giblets and my sensors.
We either need to fix this thing, or get past it as quickly as possible.
Do you try to fix the power core, or race to the next hatch?
Fix the power core? I'm not sure.
The three of you swing inside the room, feeling yourselves suddenly go weightless as you leave the previous chamber's artificial gravity field. Whee! Before you can do more, however, the power core suddenly thrums, its glowing blue energies blasting out across the room.
Oh, jeez.
Warning. Safe radiation levels exceeded. Personal EM shielding holding.
Okay.
The tide of glowing energy recedes back into the seething power core.
Whew. That was a close one.
Well, that was unpleasant. Let's get the hell out of here before it happens again.
What? We can't just leave the power core malfunctioning like this. It could have a total arcanonuclear critical excursion.
Which means what, exactly?
A divergent chain reaction. Supercriticality unrestrained by any magical or magnetic bottle.
She watches the android's blank face for any sign of understanding, then makes an exploding motion with her hands.
Whole ship go boom!
All the more reason for us to finish this mission and get out of here ASAP. Besides, what if you set it off trying to fix it? No, we need to move on.
Do you try to fix the power core, or race to the next hatch?
Race to the next hatch. I think we should get the hell out of here.
You agree with Clara.
Oh, all right then. Let's go.
The three of you sail across the room to the forward hatch. Raya keys the door open.
I really hope we don't regret this.
Progress saved. 80% complete.
Ooh, wow, we
Pause
moved.
for now, or keep playing.
Keep playing.
You find yourself back in normal gravity, standing in a short, T-shaped corridor emblazoned with yet more laser burns. The port branch leads to a normal-looking door, while the starboard one ends in a heavy-duty hatch.
That big one looks like it's part of a midship bulkhead. We'll need to go through there to get to the bridge, so... Hey, what's that?
Raya leans down and picks up a small data pad.
Someone must have dropped it during whatever happened here. Battery's dead, but let me give it some juice.
The data pad lights up. Its lock screen a photo collage of a devastatingly attractive Lashunta man in a variety of skimpy costumes.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's Jamson Threebeard Lorio.
The Hollow Star?
Yeah. Did you ever see Barbarian Boyfriend? That scene where he fights the Kasarek to save the hatchlings, but it rips off all of his clothes? Whew. I love Denise, but Threebeard can straighten my antenna anytime.
Oh boy.
She taps at the phone.
Looks like encryption on this is soft helix biometric. No way to crack it with the gear I've got on me. Oh, but hey, there's a missed voice message. That's outside the security.
She hits the play button and holds up the pad.
Hey, shiphead, it's Garvin again. quit waxing your engine and call me back already? And call Mom while you're at it. I told her you're just being an inconsiderate lunk, as usual, but she's starting to get worried. As usual.
Caller identification just says Garvin. The timestamp shows it came in shortly before the ship was discovered by station security. That's all I can tell without unlocking it.
She slips the datapad into a pocket.
All right, time for that later. Which way first?
Do you try the heavy-duty hatch? Or go through the normal door?
Go through the normal door. Might as well check it out.
This small locker room is full of battered but sturdy-looking surveying equipment and racks of dust-crusted spacesuits. There's another door in the forward wall, and several metal cabinets line the walls. Most of the lockers are hand-labeled with cryptic acronyms or abbreviations, but one of them is obvious.
Hell yeah, an arms locker!
She grabs you and Raya and drags you over to it like an enthusiastic child. She twists the handle, but it's locked.
Damn. Can either of you get this open? I'm bad at locks. My usual shoot things open method might not be the wisest here.
Nope.
No, it's totally mechanical. What? I'm only good with electronics.
Do you try to open the lock?
Yes. Might as well try it.
You don't know anything about picking locks, but there's an old psychic trick you learned back when you were still an acolyte on Verces. The church where you trained had a locked cupboard where priests kept any contraband confiscated from pupils, and learning to open it was a rite of passage among rebellious students. Maybe a similar method could work here. Stretching in through the keyhole with your mind, you yank hard backward.
Come on. Yeah!
Designed to open easily from the inside, the door pops open.
Hey, nice work, Bugsy. Always count on a mystic to come up with creative solutions.
Inside the locker are several rows of zero-G weapon racks.
Ooh.
Most are empty, likely having been distributed to the crew during whatever battles caused their disappearance. But 2 still hold weapons. Raya begins jamming batteries and ammunition into her bag.
Look at these beauties. The miners who owned this ship must have been in some serious scraps out in near space. Here, you go first. Either of these would be perfect for you.
She withdraws with what looks like a mining pick,
Ooh.
though clearly upgraded for use in combat.
This is a seismic pick. It uses sonic vibrations to pierce rock, armor, monster scales, anything, really. But wait, don't choose yet.
She produces a thin-bladed sword covered in glowing white symbols.
Now this dueling sword is an entirely different beast. It's not as powerful as a seismic pick, but I've seen symbols like these before. I think their magic is particularly disruptive to anything undead.
She looks directly into the lens of Nor's camera drone and winks.
Nothing personal, Ambassador. So what'll it be?
Do you grab the powerful seismic pick? Or the dueling sword that disrupts undead?
Seismic pick. I feel like I'm going to regret
Seismic
that,
pick
but
equipped and added to
I'm going to
inventory.
take it.
Clara grins and straps the other weapon to her back.
Oh, cool. So she took it.
Raya begins digging through the jumbled piles of mining equipment.
Hold up a sec. Before we go anywhere, I want to examine some of the gear. The suits are basic EVA, worse than what we're already wearing. But there might be something in this mess that's useful, or gives us a clue.
She returns to sorting through the gear, and Clara turns to you with a strangely open expression you haven't seen on her before.
You don't look like a standard merc, but you've been in combat, I can tell. How do you feel about it? Combat, I mean.
Do you say that you enjoy the thrill of battle? That you fight only when necessary? Or that you haven't really thought about it?
You fight only when necessary.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We all gotta make a living somehow, right? It's a rough galaxy out there. I never imagined I'd be in combat. Never intended to become a merc. I wanted to... I'm from Liavara. You know it?
What do you say?
Yes.
Of course you do. Everyone does. Big gas giant just past Triaxis. Sky's full of utopian jelly blimps. Most of it is a sort of nature preserve, but what a lot of folks don't know is that there are a bunch of illegal gas mining platforms hiding down in the atmosphere. That's where I first woke up. You biologicals don't know how good you have it. You get to start out as babies with people to take care of you. Let you learn things slow.
She nods toward your son, Chick-Chick, who watches from the safety of the transparent cradle carrier on your belt.
Androids, though. We never get to be children. That's not how renewal... That's android reproduction. It's not how it works out. Instead, one day some android decides they're tired of living, packs up their soul and heads off to the boneyard, and then... Bam! You wake up in their body with all of their problems, but no idea how the world works. Every android has to hit the ground running and just figure it out. Pretty raw deal.
It's so weird because I'm like, wait.
Anyway,
why is
Liavara,
Abby talking? I'm like,
that's
oh
where
no,
I
wait,
first
this
came
is,
online, and it pretty much decided things. The mining platform was a rough place, and whoever had this body before me, they hadn't made a lot of friends. I was fighting for my life from the very beginning. And by the time I finally scraped up enough creds to get off that floating hellhole, that was all I knew. Fighting. Fortunately, there were plenty of folks around the Pact Worlds willing to pay me for it. I thought it would be different out here. I mean, Absalom Station, right? Center of the universe. I thought I'd apply to be a steward. A big-shot warrior diplomat protecting the Pact Worlds from criminals and keeping rowdy governments in line. A fancy uniform and a big gun. And I never even have to use it because everybody knows you don't mess with a steward. Imagine that. Me wanting to be law enforcement. Stupid dream, right?
What do you say?
It's not stupid.
You really think so?
She stares at you, unblinking, and you're suddenly struck by the electric blue of her eyes.
Doesn't matter anyway. I got a rap sheet a mile long at this point. No way the stewards would ever take me. Then you showed up with this camera drone, and I thought, maybe if I could show the worlds what I can do.
She shakes her head violently and turns away.
Hey, Greenie, you about done here? I don't want to get busted for murder if you die of old age.
Yeah.
Raya straightens from where she'd been crouched, sorting through the gear.
Well, I managed to find a few personal electronics, but nothing with any information about what happened here. Everything else is just surveying equipment. Let's check out the next room.
Progress saved. 90%
Ooh,
complete.
10% left.
You find yourself in a small, nicely appointed cabin with a large window showing the stars.
All right.
A narrow bed and dresser are both built into one wall, while a desk with a built-in computer terminal has been bolted to the floor in the middle of the room. Dominating the space is an 8-foot-long, several-foot-high plastic shipping container.
Oh.
Raya races over and checks the small destination readout on the container's side.
This is addressed to the Eoxian embassy. We found Ambassador Nor's package.
Huh. Looks like the captain's cabin to me. Must have brought it here for safekeeping.
Nor's drone zips forward and hovers above the shipping container.
Do you hack the computer? Search the room? Or open the crate?
Search the room.
You and the others begin going through the captain's personal items. You take the wardrobe, Raya takes the desk, and Clara tears apart the neatly made bed.
Oh boy. Find something, please.
The wardrobe contains several identical, neatly pressed gray jumpsuits with the name Orandes stenciled on the breast. plus 2 sets of civilian clothes with a surprising quantity of glittery sequins.
Oh.
In the pocket of one set of pants, you find a cred stick.
Ooh, cred stick.
Credit balance increased to 535.
Ooh, more money.
Raya straightens
Nicole
from
says
where
this
she's
is so
going
interesting.
through the
You
desk
have to check out
drawers
the other episodes,
and
Nicole.
holds up a white magnetic key card on a lanyard.
Check out the Poptale channel
And
because I
credit
did
says this gets us through that
0, 1,
bulkhead
and 2.
door.
She tosses it to you.
Captain's keycard added to inventory.
Nice. Yeah, this is episode 3.
Nice find, Greenie.
You and Raya both look over at Clara, who pauses in the act of slitting open the captain's mattress, covering the floor with crumbled foam.
What? I'm just being thorough.
Do you hack the computer? Open the crate? Or leave?
Hack the computer. Yeah, no, seriously though, you guys should check out the past
Raya
episodes of
moves
this.
over to the desk terminal
Because it is
and
very
begins
fascinating.
typing.
Let's try those access codes again.
Should also consider playing this as well if you have an Echo. Oh, it works.
All right. Let's see what we've got.
Raya spends a long moment skimming through file directories while you wait impatiently, then shrugs.
Well, it's not everything I hoped for. Looks like it's been cut off from the rest of the ship controls, and the actual logs are only accessible from the bridge. But
Oh, boy.
I was able to get into some of the captain's messages and files. Most of it is pretty boring. Manifests, coordinates of different mining sites. But it sounds from the messages like they found the rock in the drift and had begun preliminary explorations of it. They were specifically interested in some sort of geodes and bringing back samples. I'm betting those would be the no-qual cocoons we found earlier. The next thing I see is an all-hands alert to abandon ship, but it doesn't say to where. But hey, at least if they evacuated, it means they're not all dead.
Such an optimist. Calm down, Greenie. It just means they're not dead. Here.
Do you open the crate? Or leave?
Opened the crate. If you
At
have an
your
Echo
gesture,
device, Nicole,
Raya crouches eagerly
it's
in
as
front of
simple
the
as saying
crate's
open
control
Starfinder.
It's got a privacy lock, but the encryption doesn't look too hard. Maybe...
With a hiss of a hermetic seal breaking, the crate's lid splits open, its two halves retracting smoothly back inside it. Clara leans in eagerly to look, and then stumbles backward, rifle raised defensively.
What exactly is your buddy smuggling here?
Cautiously, you step forward and peek into the crate. Inside is a long, transparent polycarbonate capsule shaped much like a coffin, an impression only heightened by its occupant. Lying serenely in the capsule's center is a skeletal humanoid wearing a crisp military uniform. As you lean in, ghostly lights flare to life in the eye sockets of its oversized skull.
Oh, no.
The corpse glares up at you.
Who in the burning skies are you?
Oh, that's not
Congratulations. You earned the Norse Package Award for finding Norse Package on the Acreon. Keep playing to discover more awards.
Progress saved. 100% complete.
Oh!
Would you like to hear the episode credits? Or continue to episode 4?
Hear the episode credits.
This
so
concludes
that's it.
the Starfinder Alexa adventure, Dead Sons, Episode 3.
Wow, that was...
Ghost Ship. Written by James L. Sutter. Based on the tabletop adventure, Incident at Absalom Station.
that's a cliffhanger.
By Robert G. McCreary. Kevin Pariseau as the narrator.
Elizabeth Evans as Raya Danviri.
Laura Bailey as Clara 247.
Lauren Fortgang as Ibiza Escalar.
The Starfinder role-playing game is copyright 2019 by Paizo Inc.
Okay.
All rights reserved.
Well...
Congratulations. You have completed episode 3 as Keskadai. Would you like to play the next episode?
No.
Would you like to start over as a different character? Or pause for now?
Pause for now. Okay. So, that is a real cliffhanger. So, next week, guys, we are not going to be doing episode 4, though I'm very curious as to what's going to happen. Next week, we are going to be doing Popcorn Tycoon. So we're going to be doing something different. We will come back to Starfinder, though, because we have to. I'm really fascinated and interested. So, a couple things before I go. Please make sure, if you're not already, that you are following Poptale Social, Poptale Social on Twitter. Make sure that if you haven't already, you have subscribed to the Poptale YouTube. There will be regular News with Nick updates, and there will also be more of these Poptale Weekly streams. If you are watching on my personal YouTube channel, stick around. I'm going to come chat with you guys when this is over for a little while. And if you are like, what happened here? I came in late. Make sure you check the Poptale channel for past episodes of Starfinder. I've done episodes 0, 1, 2, and 3. So there are a couple streams to catch up on, and you should check those out. Also, if you want to play this game yourself, just ask your smart speaker to open Starfinder and play. The first episode, episode 0, is free, and you can buy a pass to play the other 6 episodes. So we are halfway through. There are 3 more episodes to go, and I don't know about you, but I cannot wait to find out what happens next. I am really, really excited about that. So, again, if you are watching on my channel, stick around, and I'm going to do a little chatting with you guys. I'll hang out with you guys for a little bit. But other than that, yeah. I mean, other than that, we are going to say our farewells for today. I will be back next week, and we will be playing Popcorn Tycoon. Like I said, we're going to take a little break from Starfinder. We will come back to it. We have to. I mean, it has to happen. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. So, for now, though, I do want to thank you guys for watching on Poptale. Remember, every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, be here for Poptale Weekly. We'll check out a new game. We'll play some great voice-first content. And I can't do it without you guys. So, good night and goodbye. I will see you guys next week. Okay, and if you are still tuned in here on my channel, don't go anywhere. I'm going to hang out with you guys for a little while. I'm just sending a quick tweet really quick. So let me just send that. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. Nicole, thank you for showing up as well. I do recommend, if you can, and I say this to everyone, not just Nicole, but everybody really, if you get a chance, check out, the past episodes of this, because this thing is really cool. I know you're catching it in the middle, and I apologize for people that might be coming in late. But that was really fun. So yeah, next week we're doing Popcorn Tycoon, which I'm really excited about. Let me go back over to this. Let me go back over to my camera. Let me switch on, just in case there's any last-minute super chats or whatever. I do want to apologize. I know there weren't super chats and stuff. When I do these streams for Poptale, I don't use my normal super chats and stuff like that. It's just not something I do. It's, just something that I don't tend to do. But I do appreciate the super chats. I do appreciate the donations. Really appreciate the patrons, and I will, at the end of the stream, I will do a quick patron rundown, and as I always do. I didn't do it at the beginning because, again, it's pre-show and trying to get everything together. But I thought I'd come hang out with you guys for a few minutes. I haven't done it lately. I haven't been feeling very well. I've been kind of under the weather. I've been feeling kind of sick, honestly. So I just haven't really been streaming. Haven't been feeling well. Hopefully I'll feel better soon. My hope is that in a few days I'll be up to snuff. But I'm glad that you guys checked out this stream. I really do. I know I've been saying it a lot and probably driving you guys crazy. But I do appreciate when you guys subscribe to Poptale. We're getting really close to 100 subscribers. Nicole says, definitely a really good game if I get you in the middle and still like it. Yeah. And the cool thing is, if you play it on your own, you can make your own choices. There are multiple classes to choose from. There are different paths. They're all going to kind of meet at the end. But, I definitely recommend that you check out those things because it's really fascinating. So I'm just checking really quick. So we have 92 subscribers. We're 8 away from 100. And, continuing growth means that I'm going to continue to do these streams because, I think they'll keep me around if I can be useful. I don't know if I should say that or not because that's not, I don't know if that's a fair thing to say. And I don't mean it in a negative connotation, but, they'll keep sponsoring me to do these things every week. And so the biggest thing you guys can do to help me is to make sure that you tune into these and that you especially subscribe to them on Twitter and YouTube because those are growth that we can show and that will help me continue to be sponsored. And that helps. Thanks, Kamastu. Hope you get better soon. Being sick sucks. Yeah, I've been very fatigued. How much is the pass for all the episodes? I believe it is $10 for all 6. I'm doing 1 episode a week now. So what I'm doing is every week we're doing a different episode of Poptale Weekly. So I've been doing Starfinder for the last few weeks. Next week we're going to go on to Popcorn Tycoon. I believe Dark Citadel is on the horizon. There may be some other stuff as well that I don't want to say yet, but I'll be doing a lot of these games. So this is kind of the place to check out every Wednesday night for a what we call voice first or thank you, Nicole. It's going to take a minute to pop up, but thank you. There it is.
Nicole Carter donated $2.99 through Super Chat. Feel better soon.
Thank you.
Awesome stream.
I'm really glad you enjoy it, and thank you so much for the Super Chat. Yeah, it's just we started doing it, at the end of last month, and it's been really successful. The guys over at Poptale are really appreciating it. It's been really good, actually. I'm really enjoying it, and it's fun to play games for you guys, and it's really fun to be sponsored, and it's kind of an honor in a way to really have someone go, hey, listen, we don't care that you're blind, like we don't care whatever, you're playing these games and we want you to play them for us, and that's really kind of a sweet deal, and I consider myself to be really blessed. And it's nice to see it pay off. It's nice to actually have a company go, listen, we want you to work with us. And, I love it. I really do. I mean, it means a lot to me. So, there will be a lot more of these streams coming. I'm going to be gone, in August and again in, October and November. So there will be a few missed weeks, but, hopefully by the time that I have to go on vacation, there will be a good library of these streams to catch up on. I also want to do more streams over here. And again, I want to apologize to you guys, especially because I feel like I've been neglectful of YouTube. And a lot of that has been, I just haven't been feeling good. And I just haven't had the energy to stream. Honestly, all I do is I sleep. I wake up for a couple hours. I go back to sleep. I wake up. I go back to sleep. And it's just been kind of brutal right now. So I do appreciate that you guys have been, understanding. And I know it's annoying So I do appreciate the support. I really, really appreciate the subscriber count has been going up. And I appreciate the donations. I appreciate the Patreon stuff immensely. That I cannot even begin to tell you how much that helps at the end of the month. And it keeps it possible for me to do these things and do them for you guys. So I just looked. I'm at 2,240 subscribers. I'm 10 away from 250, and I'm so excited. I mean, I never thought I'd get anywhere close to this in my life. And as it grows, I still don't believe it. So something I'd love for you guys to help me with while you're here. I know there's a decent number of people. What would you like me to play on the stream? So I've been kind of shuffling around between games. I've been doing some Rhythm Heaven. Obviously, I do Crazy Party. What would you be interested in seeing me play? Nicole says you deserve it. Thank you, Nicole. I really appreciate that. Are you going to do some Jackbox at some point? I missed that. I really want to. I plan on it, and I definitely plan on doing some Quiplash. I want to do Blather Round. It's just a hard game to play because it runs kind of quick. The new pack is coming out, I assume, in October, and I actually should really make some calls about that. Anyways, in fact, I will make a note to myself to make a phone call tomorrow and just kind of touch base with a few people over that way, because I've been kind of lax, and shame on me. Nicole says, always take care of yourself first. The fans will be there. I know. I just feel bad because I know that sometimes I'm on and I'm off. It's like I can be streaming like crazy, and then other times I don't. And I think one of the problems is I don't know what to play. And you can only play Crazy Party so many times. And so it's kind of hard. And I don't want to like replay old stuff again. There is a new game out. So I did the demo of Rosemary's Fate. The chapter 1 was released last week, and I'd already got pinged by Mikhail to play chapter 1 on stream, and I'm kind of lagging on that. So I don't want to put a date on it because, again, it's kind of like, here's how it works for me. It's like I'll wake up and go, how do I feel? Do I feel like I can be effective? Do I feel like I can stream? And so it's really hard for me to plan and schedule things. And I hope that eventually I snap out of this, but it's kind of seasonal with me. So here's hoping. No, I do appreciate that you guys come hang out. One thing I would love to do, if you guys want to do it, I'd love to do a chat stream. Those are kind of fun, and maybe that will help me if I start doing more of those and just come talk to you guys. If you want to talk to me, if there's like stuff you want to say or ask me about or talk about or whatever. I'm always open to do those. Okay, so it's almost 7:30. I can hang around a bit. Anyone want to chat about something? What do you guys got going on? What's new with you? I always talk about me, but let's talk about you. What have you guys been up to? What's going on in your world? I'm going to reach up and disconnect the echo from the board. Let me turn off. Did I turn off channel 8 already? Yeah, I did. Let me just grab my phone. Sorry. I'm connecting my phone to the board so I can hear it in case something came in. While I stream, I always turn on Do Not Disturb, and I never know if I missed something. Turn off Do Not Disturb. So I always never know if I miss something because I don't want my phone ringing while I'm doing these for pretty obvious reasons. No. My doorbell went off. Well, that's good. Why won't this unlock? There it goes. I love love Braille screen input. Someone asked me, are you still working? Yep. Be done in 15 minutes. Boop. I love how the audio, I love how the predictive text was be done in 15 minutes. Then, so I put that in, and then the predictive, the next word after that was tomorrow. Yeah, be done in 15 minutes tomorrow. There's a new game out called Paris Marathon. Yeah, you know what? I meant to play that a long time ago. It's not new. It's been around. I bought a travel ukulele. Cool instrument. Been going on a couple of days myself. Science cold. Been drinking a lot of water, 16 ounces every 4 hours or so. Yeah, every 6 hours. You should. And that's really super important. And I'm glad that Trenton mentioned that. It is super important to drink water. Make sure that you're staying hydrated. I know water kind of sucks, but it is really good for your body. So I'm really interested about this travel ukulele. Because it seems to be like the thing now. Everyone's playing ukulele. I want to play guitar or piano. I want to learn one of those instruments. My family and friends don't like me because I keep my phone on do not disturb regularly 24/7. Oh, okay. So note to self, never message you. Okay. I remember that, Nicole. I just will never message you ever again. It's pretty cool about the ukulele though. It seems like, Amanda Palmer, I know, was one of the ones that was playing them. Isn't what's her face? Billie Eilish plays it now, I think, or something, and it's kind of become a big deal. Am I pronouncing that correct? Is it Eilish? Eilish? How do you pronounce that? Listen, I don't listen to pop music. I'm not into what people listen to nowadays. I must be old and curmudgeonly. Everyone's like, we like this music. I'm like, this music sucks. Back when I was a kid, we had this great music. So I don't know. But, yeah. Checking my email. See if I have any email. All right, let's do a check of the email. Let's see here. So another good episode, man. I'm glad you guys showed up for this. And as far as I know, I do want to bring this up though. As far as I know, these are going to continue to be aired on my YouTube as well as Poptale. There may come a day though when Poptale kind of comes to me and goes, "Listen, you've been doing this here for a while. Can you make these us specific?" I tried to learn guitar, which whipped my butt, so I switched to ukulele, and I'm learning reed organ, which is like 107 years old. Oh my God. Liam, enjoy up to 30% more points. No, it's all right. Thanks, Amtrak. Nice of you, though. I message people back. I suck at answering phone calls. Well, that's fine, because I don't do phone calls either. I hate phone calls. I don't know. Okay, this is going to sound really weird, right? You guys, you're going to be like, what? I don't like to talk to people very much. And I know that I'm sitting in front of a microphone and a camera. But I really, unless it's close friends, I don't talk a lot. Sometimes people will forget I'm around because I'm so quiet, which I know everyone's like, what? But he's talking. He's chattering up a storm. No, I tend to be pretty quiet. Honestly, but that's how I am. So, one more time, I'm going to mention it one more time, and I'm going to throw it in the chat here. Please, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Poptale. I just threw the link in chat. There's currently 16 viewers here on YouTube. If every one of you can subscribe, that would be great. I'm sure there's several of you that are. But if every one of you can just click that link and subscribe, it would be awesome. We're so close to that 100. And like I pointed out earlier, the growth of the channel actually will help me as well. Because it means that I will be kept on to do more of these. I'm not sitting here saying that they're going to like give me the boot, but it would be beneficial. And so if, I consider it like a personal favor. If you just take that 5 seconds to click it, the cool thing is if you click it, all you got to do is click, yes, I want to subscribe. And I'm 25. I was listening to 70s music yesterday. Today's music is trash. It really is. And the funny thing is that, like, even 10 years ago, because I'm 36, I feel old. 10 years ago, I didn't mind the music as much. But today's music is garbage. Like, even when I was like 15 or 16, I didn't mind the music of today. But like now I can't stand it. I think Perilous Marathon is really fun. I'm addicted. My high score is 432. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. We did it. We did give away a copy, and I don't know why we never played it. Let me talk to Ivan. Maybe I'll do it. It's not a game that I'm going to spend an hour on. Maybe I could do it on a marathon. Also, too, should start talking about that because we are getting close to marathon time. I do not have firm plans for a marathon this year. I would love to do one if you guys want one. And I will probably, starting next month, I'll start to kind of get things together. We're not going to do hot sauces again. That nearly killed me. We're not going to do spicy jerky again. That also nearly killed me. So I don't know what options there are other than, I don't know what I could really do. So, I mean, I could do karaoke. The problem is now with everything being the way it is with YouTube, if you use like music, you get demonetized. Trenton says 80s, 90s, techno, dance, and underground music. Yeah, I mean, some of that's cool. I'm more of a rock alternative guy myself. Like, I love everything from the 90s. So Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, Smashing Pumpkins, Nirvana, like all that 90s stuff. I love it. Hey Liam, I would like to see a marathon. I'd like to see you play Super Liam again. That was pretty fun watching. You know what? I would do that on a marathon. Let me, I'm going to start writing down games. All right. So let's see. I'm just going to write down stuff. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen yet, but I'm going to write down. I like the idea personally of doing a playthrough of Super Liam, like a one kind of sitting down and just playing it. And like doing a live commentary on that. Probably could do Perilous Marathon. Probably could do Crazy Party like we always do. I'd love to do another Crazy Party. I'd love to do another Crazy Party sort of like contest, like people guessing some sort of thing. But I know last time we did, how many mini games could Liam do? Maybe we could do like, how many coins could Liam get? In a 2-hour period. So let me write that down. So we'll do Crazy Party. I like this. I did the Nitro Gummy yesterday. What's the Nitro Gummy? Hold on, I gotta look this up. The little... Oh, no. What? Oh, no. This looks brutal. Are you kidding me? I did the Carolina Reaper cheese ball challenge twice. Not fun. I made it to a ghost pepper jerky and I had to tap out. I actually had a whole bag of Carolina Reaper waiting for me. This looks painful. I don't want to do another hot thing. I've already tortured myself twice with hot things. The problem is sour stuff doesn't bother me. So like warheads don't bother me. Things like that don't really bother me. It does sound brutal though. I know there was that one chip, like the chip challenge. There's the Tide Pod challenge. Thank you, Colby and Amanda's channel. Liam, I love all your games. They're really awesome. I hope you continue to make them. I got to be honest with you guys. I don't know if I'm going to continue to do games. I really don't. I know that's super disappointing, but I've kind of like, I don't know. I think I'm just tired. I'm tired of programming. I'm very worn down and I don't want to make games anymore. I'm old. I want to play games. I just don't want to make them. 15 years ago was a different story. I loved making things. Now I'm just like, I just want to play other work. And I realize that that's really unfortunate because if I did make games, I could make some more money. And I hate to say that money is the root of all evil, but you know, it is. I mean, it's what keeps things going. So, but I like the idea. I'm thinking about this. I like this crazy party thing with guessing coins. I want to do a Super Liam challenge of some sort. I mean, One fun, horrible idea. See, I don't want to do that because that would be really. So one of my ideas was to do some sort of death challenge where every time I die, I have to do something unpleasant. And the idea was to get wax strips and like rip hair off my arm. But I don't want to walk around with like arms that are missing pieces of hair. Especially because like I don't know how long that takes to grow back. And I don't really have hairy arms. I've got really fine hair. I'm not like a gorilla. So I don't know how effective that would be. What if I do weird food combinations? Oh man. Nicole, I just had to rewind the stream to confirm that I heard you say Tide Pod challenge. Yeah, I was waiting to see who was going to catch that. Yeah, the Tide Pod challenge. It's where you have to try not to eat the Tide Pod because it looks so delicious. Lexi says that I get yours. I don't know if I did. You could change your voice in Reaper for every 100. Yeah, I could. That's not a horrible idea. It's not my preferred idea either, and it's, you know, but I mean, it is an idea. Let me think about it because I don't know if that's going to get people to donate or not. I ate Lucky Charms in orange juice once. That sounds really bad. I mean, the food combination idea is not a bad idea. Or maybe we could find something that I really hate. Oh, yeah, because I hate pickles. So like I would totally like eat maybe Maybe I'd eat pickles for like a certain amount of money or something. Let's think about it. If you're watching this later, drop a comment and see what we can come up with. The voice changing idea is not bad. I mean, we could do it. I could probably do it right now, actually. Although I don't know if my Reaper is set up for that, so maybe I'm wrong on that one. I'd like to do it without introducing a bunch of hiss and hum into the mix, but it's not a horrendous idea. I love that Reaper idea. It's not a bad idea. I mean, there's definitely some fun we could have with that, for sure. We could run me through auto-tune. That might be kind of fun, like where I'll have to change it up for every. See, my idea was to do karaoke. The problem is you can't do it anymore because of YouTube. Can't even. Oh. Lexi says maybe you could play Adventure at Sea for every level of Adventure at Sea for every 20. That's going to cost you a lot more than $20. Oh, I hate that game. Oh, I hate that game so much. Yeah, I mean, listen, we could come up with something. I like the idea of doing things that I don't like. Just make a disgusting smoothie and take a sip every time you die. Oh, that's brutal. I mean, I could. I don't have any smoothie mixes left. But I mean, I could see. The problem is I don't have a blender, and I don't want to go buy a bunch of stuff just for this. But I like the idea of the disgusting smoothie because I could add like cayenne pepper, tomato, beet. I mean, it sounds brutal, and I like that idea, honestly. I mean, I don't like the idea because it sounds horrendous, but I know it would be great stream. So I don't know. I'm open to doing it. I would love to do a marathon again. Maybe in September or something. I'm going to be gone in August for a little while. So maybe when I get back, we could talk about doing a marathon. Let's see. So I'm just going to write down donation ideas. So we have the waxing my arm. I'll put it on there. Let me see here. Okay, we have waxing my arm. Disgusting smoothie. Disgusting food combos. Changing voice in Reaper. I wonder if I could do that right now. Hold on. Let me just... You guys are hanging out, right? You're not going anywhere. So I just want to try this. Let me see if we can... let's see here. All right. I'm going to use... Let me use that. All right, let's see if this works. All right, just a sec. I'm going to switch some things around, and I'll be back with you in a moment. All right, so it's not... Oh, yeah, it's sort of working. What is going... Oh, I know what's going on. Hold on. That didn't... What? Why is that? It's like not working. Now it's doing all weird. It's got me over on the right. What's going on? What is going on here? Is that... Wait. What is going on? Okay. Is that louder? No. Why is there a weird thingy? That's right. Okay. That's right. Okay. So why isn't that? It's like all weird. Help, I'm coming out of the right side in the weird angle. On Twitch, they've really put the hammer down on both YouTube and Twitch. Only music that you'll do is stuff like no copyright sounds or epidemic music. Yeah. Why is your idea with disgusting smoothie a healthy one, though? Drink raw eggs and naked smoothies. I will not drink raw eggs for a few reasons. Mainly because I don't want to. But really, whoa, hey. But really, oh, that's why it's doing that. I think. Wait, why? I don't understand why that's doing that. That should not be. Okay, I don't. Yeah, so that's coming through there. That's coming through there. That switch is not correct. That's not. Yeah, I don't know what is going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's not sending correctly. First of all, that's not correct. Okay. Okay. So the big reason I don't want to drink raw eggs is salmonella. I know some people do that, and that's fine. I think I figured out the problem. All right, let me see something here. Okay, let me see. Did I fix this? Did I fix this? No, I don't think so. Why am I not hearing this? Okay, are these? Oh, yeah. So this switch is foobered. Yeah, it's like all weird, and I don't like it. Oh, don't like it. Okay, so why is that? So you guys aren't hearing it at the moment, but I've got it going, but it's like not correct. I don't know what is going on here, and I don't approve. So hold on, I'm going to switch this. So, yeah, now I'm over on the left, and I should be like not over on the left. Let me check this. Oh, this switch is all weird. It's like all crackly. So why am I on the left? Hello, help. Help, what did I do? I broke something. Yeah, it's like all weird now. It's not. This isn't correct. This is incorrect. But yeah, so if I turn that down, yeah, it's like all. It's like sending in mono or something. And that channel is okay. So I'm over on your left side right now. Sorry. Thanks, Nicole. All right. I don't know why I've only got one channel, so I have to figure that out. I broke something, but I mean, what else is new? I usually break things. Beep-a-deep-a-deep. Why did I break it? Help, help. At least now I can add a pitch thingy to it. Let's see here. Granted, it's going to be in the... Oh.
Okay. Hi. Yeah, so I like puppies and kitties and, yeah, and I'm in the left ear which is not what I want at all. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. I don't know why it's not working, but I'll get it to work. Could I get the thing with the... no, it's still... Hello? Oh! Hey! Hooray! I made it a mono channel! Yay! I mean, it's a mono signal, so why not? Okay, so let me read some messages. Lexi says, at least I know my stereo, my echo is stereo. This sounds like your crazy party intellectual video, LOL. Yeah, let's see here. There's 12 of you tuned in. Hi. I could go with a different voice. Let's see here.
Yes, I could go with this one. Welcome to my live streams. Your soul is mine. And this is why I love Wednesdays, says Trenton. Let's see here. Okay, what else we got? Hey, let's look at cat videos on Twitter and on YouTube. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. I like these. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, cute cat videos. Let's see what we got. Let's see here. Cute cat videos. Oh, here we go. Wait, that's, okay, no, I wanna, let's see, let's find some guinea pigs. They're my favorite. Let's see, guinea pigs, let's see here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, here you go. Here you go. The guinea pig's excited. Just wait, he's gonna probably start weaking. Come on, do it. Oh, he's like strutting around. He's like, "Grr." He's excited. There it is. Wick, 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 wick. Wick, 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 wick. Oh, it's hungry. Oh boy. I remember that sound. Wick. Oh. It's the gelato boss. Oh. Oh, there's two pigs. Oh boy. That's funny. Okay, let's do a different one. What else we got here?
Oh, that's weird.
There's this one.
And this one. We'll go with this one.
Let's do this one. Okay, we'll do this one for a bit. Hi, I'm Tiny Liam. How are you? It's the Gelato Boss. Oh boy, my favorite. Yay! Okay, so let me see here if there's messages. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there's 16 of you. Hello. How are you today? There's, oh, that was the video I was watching with the popcorning. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Let's see here. Nothing else going on. Everyone's quiet because they're listening to me. Yay! So, that's cool. Meow. Okay. we could change the voice on the marathon. We could do lots of fun stuff on the marathon. Hey, can I edit these values? Can I just let's see here. Can I just start going in here? Let's see. Pitch? Oh, can I? Oh, I see. Yep, I can bring this to wow. Help. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Hello, I like puppies. So I can bring these
down, and then I can,
Yeah, so we can, whoa.
Okay, that's weird. So I this is like my deeper voice. Hi, everyone. I'm the brand new Liam, and it's great to be here. Remind me of Theodore from Alvin and the Chipmunks. This is my new voice. It's more manly, which I like. It's kind of cool. So, so there's this. We could just adjust these as we need to, really. I mean, we could just so I could just go here.
So I can whoa, what is that?
Kind of like it down here a little bit more, just leaving it there. I kind of sound like Penn Jillette. That's kind of cool, actually. All right, then we have robot. What does this do? Oh, that didn't really do anything. Oh, yes, it did. Whoa, it locked it into one thing. No matter what I say, it's the same thing, which is kind of weird. That's kind of special. I'm actually speaking with other intonation. Why are you doing this to me? Help. I could bring this down. Now I am a deep robot. Hello, how are you today? Okay, seriously, I'm trying to talk normally, and it's not working at all. This is kind of creeping me out a little bit. What if I mess with the format and really bring it down? And now I'm like
really? Wow, that's weird. Okay, so if we do
that and help.
We'll change the pitch as well. Now it's okay, so yeah, that's kind of cool. So we can kind of set that there. And
so we can have robotic Liam, I guess, which is kind of cool. All right, I approve of this. I should make a bunch of presets and allow people to change it around. I like puppies. Okay, so we're having fun with, this sounds like those arcade things from the 80s, like Berserk. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I think if I bring it down a little bit,
let me try to bring this down a little bit. Coin in pocket detected. That's the exact pitch, though, for those old things. Oh, I should really... I will be done in about 5 minutes, comma. Sorry for the delay, period. My girlfriend's texting me. She's like, are you done streaming yet? So, I guess I better end soon. So, anyways, oh wait, hold on. Let me just, let's close this.
Okay, so I will have to figure out why that's in mono and then kind of go from there. But yeah, we could do the voice for the marathon if you guys want. I mean, that's definitely a possibility. We could do all that. So yeah. So anyways, I want to thank you guys for being here for all these things. Before I go, I do want to thank my patrons. Let me throw them up there on your screen. And it is getting late, too. I really should be getting off of here because I got my light on. It's probably going to keep the house up. So big thanks to Danny Combs, Shane Davidson, Michael Lau, Kyle Smith, Ivan Soto, Munawar Vajani, James Dean, Jim Denham, Anya Kristen, Michael Maslow, Trevor Johnson, Kevin Lyon, Stephen Luttrell, Simon Yeager, Lukish, Austin Nix, Sarah Hawk, Jason Smith, Luna Raven, Catalina Avisara, Audio Game Geek, Hillary Duncan, Heather Messaker, Melissa Rowe, Shane Early, Ashley Coleman, Bianca, Courtney Barton, Bryant, Roland Engelsma, Abdullah Dubase, Changeling, Chad Blanco, and Jack Filchek. Thanks to all of you that are patrons. Thanks to all of you that send super chats. Thanks to everyone that donates. Thank you. Special big squishy thank you to everyone that watched the Poptale stream tonight. Could not, you are clear to enter. Welcome to Pizza Planet. Thanks to everyone that tunes in. I could not do these without you. Do not forget to check out the past episodes of Poptale Weekly on YouTube. They are on the Poptale channel. Please, please, please subscribe to those. That will help me immensely. We're so close to 100. But I am out of here for now. I will see you guys later. Hopefully I will do a stream soonish. Maybe I'll even do a chat stream if you guys want to come hang out. These are kind of fun. I can play around with some more Reaper stuff. But until then, I am out of here. As always, guys, thank you for watching and or listening. Good night and good corn.